Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lois. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is another nail polish haul. April is the month in which Sally Beauty has their entire nail polish selection, buy two get one free. So in addition to what I picked up at Sally, I have a few others I'd like to share with you. So if you're interested, please continue to watch. So let's get started. As I said, the month of April, Sally Beauty has their entire nail polish selection, buy two get one free. But there was a misprinted sales sign circulating around the country. I talked to many people who'd seen the same sign, and just so happens my Sally Beauty had the same little sign, and it said, buy one, get one free of the China Glaze holographic nail polishes. And just so happens they recently released the latest China Glaze hologram collection. So of course I grabbed those up really quick. When I went to ring them up, she was ringing them up buy two get one free, but I pointed out the sign, so she had to honor the sign. So let's start off with the China Glaze holographic polishes I picked up. There's 12 in the collection, but I picked up 12. I picked up 6. The first one is infrared, and I'll insert pictures so you can get a closer look. That's infrared. The next one is a more maroon. It's called When Stars Collide, and this is like a burgundy maroon. It kind of reminds me of China Glaze Bogey from several years ago. That's When Stars Collide. The next one is another pink holographic, and it's Astro Hot. And this is a lighter pink, so that's Astro Hot. And of course, if you know me, if you watched any of my videos or follow me on my blog, you know I'm going to get the blue. So the blue from that collection is, this first one is Strap On Your Moon Boots, and that's a dark blue hollow. And the medium blue in that collection is called Take a Trek. And so that's the medium blue with a slight teal tint to it. That's Take a Trek. And the last blue from that collection I picked up is Sci Fly By, and that's a lighter, almost powder blue hollow. So those are 6 from the holographic collection I picked up. And again, I got those buy one get one free. Probably if your store has been made aware of the error, they're going to sell them to you for buy two get one free. You might luck up like I did. In addition to the 6 China Glaze holographic polishes I picked up 3 more on that buy two get one free sale. There was a collection, I believe it was 2 collections ago from China Glaze, called Glitz and Pieces. It was pretty much all glitter, and I'm not really big on glitter, much less bar glitter, but these were glitters with bar glitters in them. But I picked up a couple of them. The first one I picked up is called Bling It On. It's the purple version of the glitter. I don't know, I mean, it's dark purple within a, with black in there, so it's going to be hard to see. But this is Bling It On. And the other from that collection I picked up is called Glitz and Pieces, and this is black and silver, and this is just pretty laid over anything, especially, brighter colors. So this is Glitz and Pieces. And the last one polish I picked up from Sally Beauty was just as I was walking in the door, the first display facing me was the Finger Paints 2013 Spring Collection, and the first polish that caught my attention was this one. It's called Itsy Bitsy Spider. It reminds me a lot of OPI's Color to Watch from several seasons ago, and this is Itsy Bitsy Spider. It's a pretty pink purple with some teal iridescence in there. It almost looks like it has a taupey gray base to it. And it looks to be very sheer, so I'm curious to see how it's going to apply. But this is Itsy Bitsy Spider. And then recently I was in my Walmart. Sometimes you just have to go. And just as I was turning down the aisle, or the main aisle where they keep the nail polishes, it was like the heavens opened up. The last few times I've been to this Walmart, the nail polish display was just atrocious. It was empty, and there was nail polish spilled all over the floor, all over the displays. It was painful to look at. But when I turned down that aisle yesterday, or when I went, there was new displays, new lighting, new product. It was just, hallelujah, the heavens had opened. So I took my time walking down that aisle, and I saw Salon Perfect. I'd done a review for them about a year ago, and I knew that Walmart carried Salon Perfect, but they have recently redesigned their bottle, and they had a totally new display. Now, if you don't know about Salon Perfect, let me explain something to you. Salon Perfect is owned by and manufactured by the same company that makes China Glaze. I think it's American International Industries. It's AII, is the same company. If you look on the back of the bottle of Salon Perfect, if you look on the back of the bottle of China Glaze, same company. They're made by the same company. And as I was looking at the different polishes from Salon Perfect, I saw dupes all over the place. I saw dupes for Dorothy Who. I saw dupes for Ruby Pumps. I saw dupes for Fast Track, Atlantis. I saw several China Glaze dupes within the Salon Perfect collection. Strawberry Field, Ahoy. I mean, I was sitting there going down the list as I was looking at the Salon Perfect polishes, saying, okay, this is a dupe for this, this is a dupe for that. So if you've missed out on any of the China Glaze polishes, they don't have the dupes for the holograms yet. But if you've missed out on any of the older polishes, go back and look at the Walmart Salon Perfect, because there's a lot of dupes within Salon Perfect of the China Glaze polishes. I picked up 3, and this is a Salon Perfect polish, but it's a dupe of a China Glaze polish I've been wanting, and every time I see it, I look at it, and I'm thinking, do I want it? No, I'll put it back. But I finally got it. This is Salon Perfect. It's called Pink Mystique, but if you look at it very carefully, this is a dupe for Strawberry Field. And Strawberry Fields was a polish that's been with China Glaze for years. It's a lighter version of Ahoy, and they also have a dupe for Ahoy, so I got Pink Mystique. Another one that I believe is a dupe for, I can't remember, it's like Papaya Punch or something like that. This is called Orange Appeal from Salon Perfect. It's a pretty orange, and there is some shimmer to it. So that is Orange Appeal. The colors I got just remind me of sherbet. And the last one I picked up was Sweet Melon. And this is just a melon colored cream. I've actually got an email into my contact with the PR firm for China Glaze and AII, or Salon Perfect, and I've asked her a few questions. So as soon as I hear back from her, I will pass along to you what she's told me. And then just today, I was in Walgreens there to pick up some non-beauty related items, but you know, you cannot go into Walgreens or CVS or any drugstore without hitting up the beauty supply, the beauty section. And there is a Sally Hansen display I had been looking for. It's called Under the Sea, and this collection is supposed to have a dupe for Deborah Lippman's Across the Universe, and my Walgreens finally had this display. And even better, they had a $2 coupon little pad attached to this display. So I was not the first one who had been there, but I did clean house on the coupons. There was like 4 left, and I picked up 4 of those coupons. And because, I mean, you can tell by the name Under the Sea, most of these polishes are blue or teal or a foam green, and you know me and my blue, so I was just in 7th heaven. I picked up 4 of the polishes. The first one I picked up is called Water Cooler. This is a pretty medium sky blue cream. This is called Water Cooler. The next one I picked up is called Black and Blue. Now this one is a pretty duochrome. I see teal and purple and blue in there, and this is Black and Blue. It pretty much does look like if somebody were to get a bruise, the black and blue of a bruise, that's what this looks like. And then the next one, I was drawn to it like a moth to a flame. This is a cobalt blue. I want to do a comparison to this and a few other polishes I have, one being China Glaze's Frostbite. This blew my mind, and this is just an absolutely gorgeous cobalt blue shimmer. If you've seen my avatar on my Twitter page, at one point I had on Frostbite, and this looks very much like Frostbite from China Glaze. And then the one polish from this collection that I had been stalking and been wanting, because Deborah Lippmann's polishes are like, what, $18, $19, $20? And the most I've paid for a polish so far is, I think it was $14 for a Butter London. I'm not at that point yet where I'm willing to spend upwards of $19, $20 for a polish. But I wanted that Deborah Lippmann polish, but I just wasn't willing to spend that much. This is supposed to be a dupe, and if it's not, it's darn close, and it's really pretty, so this will work for me. This is called Mermaid's Tail, and there is blue and green glitter, and this is just absolutely gorgeous, and if it's not a dupe, this will work for me. So those are the four that I purchased from the Sally Hansen Under the Sea collection. There is one other product I forgot to mention I picked up from Walmart. I have been using Seche Vite for ages, and if not Seche Vite, Sally Hansen's Insta Dry are my two go-to top coats. But there's another top coat that I've been wanting to try, so I finally decided to pick it up, and this is Out the Door. I've heard good things, I've heard not so good things, so I'm just going to have to try it out for myself to come to my own opinion. So this is my first bottle. Well, it's not my first bottle. I tried Out the Door maybe 25 years ago. So I'm going to give it another try and see how I like it. So that is Out the Door. So that is all the polishes I bought over the past week or so. I don't have any intentions of buying anymore, but hey, I don't even claim no buys anymore, because the minute I claim a no buy is when I just seem to lose my mind. So that's all for now. I'm sure you will be seeing swatches and blog posts on many, if not all, of these polishes fairly soon. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Grace, peace, and blessings. Bye.